Welcome students. Myself, Dr. Monica Khetarpal, Associate Professor of Physics in Government Dungar College, Bikaner. In my lecture series of MSc Final Physics, I am dealing with the paper 5th. In my lecture series, I was discussing superconductivity. So, in my today's lecture, I am going to discuss various numericals of superconductivity. So let's begin. The first problem, the statement of the first problem is the penetration depth lambda of mercury at 3.5 Kelvin is about 750 angstrom. Find the penetration depth at 0 Kelvin. Tc for mercury is 4.153 Kelvin. So students, in this problem, the given parameters are temperature 3.5 Kelvin, penetration depth lambda 750 angstrom, transition temperature Tc for mercury is given to us 4.153 Kelvin, and we have to find out the penetration depth at 0 Kelvin. So unknown factor is lambda 0. We know that penetration depth depends on temperature, and the variation of penetration depth with temperature is expressed by relation lambda t equals lambda 0 1 minus T upon Tc raised to the power 4, this whole raised to the power minus half. Now the unknown factor is lambda 0. So I am separating out lambda 0 on the right hand side and taking other terms on the left side. Substituting the value of lambda at temperature T 750, 1 minus temperature is given 3.5, Tc is 4.153. On solving this, I get the value of penetration depth at 0 Kelvin to be 520 angstrom. Now moving over to the second problem. The statement of this problem is for a superconductor, the number of super electrons is 10 raised to power 28 meter minus 3 and Tc is 3 Kelvin. I have to determine the penetration depth at 0 Kelvin. So students, in this problem, we are given the number of superconducting electrons. That means Ns. The value of Ns is 10 raised to power 28 meter minus 3. This problem, we have to find out the London penetration depth at 0 Kelvin. But this problem is different from earlier problem. The unknown factor being the same, lambda 0, but the given parameters are different. So we have to use the different formula for London penetration depth. The formula that must include Ns. The penetration depth at 0 Kelvin is given by m0 upon mu0 Ns E square raised to the power half. London penetration depth determines the distance up to which magnetic field can penetrate inside the superconductor when the material, which is a superconductor, is placed in a magnetic field of strength B. So m0, which is the mass of electron, 9.1 into 10 raised to power minus 31 kg. E is the charge of electron. We know that charge of electron is 1.6 into 10 raised to power minus 19 coulomb. Mu0 is the magnetic permeability in vacuum. Its value is 12.56 into 10 raised to power minus 7 in SI units. Substituting all these values, M0, mu0, Ns and E, and solving, I get the value of London penetration depth at 0 Kelvin to be 0.53 into 10 raised to power minus 7 meter. Now I am changing my London penetration depth, which I found in meters, to angstrom. I get value lambda 0 to be equal to 530 angstroms. Now the third problem. Third problem states that in an experiment, a niobium wire of radius 0.25 millimeter is immersed in liquid helium. Temperature of liquid helium is 4.2 Kelvin and required to carry a current of 300 ampere. Critical temperature of niobium is 9.3 Kelvin and critical magnetic field at 0 Kelvin is 0.20 Tesla. What I have to determine, that we have to find out whether the wire will remain superconducting or not. The another parameter that is given to me is mu0, magnetic permeability in vacuum. So I am given, first of all I am writing, in order to solve this problem, I am writing the parameters which are given to us. In the statement we are given radius. Radius is 0.25 mm. Changing it into meters, I get 2.5 into 10 raised to power minus 4 meters. Temperature is 4.2 Kelvin. Transition temperature Tc given is 9.3 Kelvin and critical magnetic field Hc0 is 0.20 Tesla. Now I have to determine whether the material will remain superconducting or not. So in order to find this, first of all, I am finding the critical magnetic field at the given temperature. We know the relation between critical magnetic field Hc and Tc is Hc at temperature T equal to Hc0 1 minus T upon Tc whole square. Putting Hc0 to be 0.20, 1 minus T given 4.2, Tc 9.3. So I get the value of critical magnetic field at the given temperature 0.16 Tesla. Now I am finding the magnetic field inside this current carrying wire of radius A. We know that formula of the magnetic field is B equal to mu0 I upon 2 pi A. Radius is A. B equal to mu0 I upon 2 pi A. Putting the parameters, mu0 equal to 4 pi into 10 raised to power minus 7. Current is given in the problem 300. So putting the value of current divided by 2 pi, radius is 2.5 into 10 raised to power minus 4 meters. On solving this, I get the value of magnetic field inside the material to be 0.24 Tesla. Now we have find out already find out the value of critical magnetic field, which was 0.16 Tesla. So magnetic field inside is 0.24 Tesla, which is more than the critical field. Hence, the wire will not remain superconducting, because critical magnetic field is the maximum value of magnetic field up till which the material will remain superconductor. If the magnetic field exceeds the critical magnetic field, then superconductivity is destroyed. So, in this case, the material will not remain superconductor. Now, moving over to the fourth problem, it states that an electromagnet is formed by winding a solenoid with 150 turns per meter. Using copper wire of diameter 3 mm, if the maximum current density for copper is 400 ampere centimeter minus 2, determine the largest magnetic field that can be produced within this solenoid. In this problem, I am given N, which is 150 meter inverse, diameter 3 millimeter, so radius will be 1.5 into 10 raised to power minus 3 meters. Maximum current density, J maximum, is given 400 into 10 raised to power 4 ampere meter square. I am changing my all units in MKS system. Now, the relation between maximum current density and maximum current is I max equal J max into pi r square. Since current is current density upon area, area is pi r square. Substituting the values, I get the value of maximum current to be 28.3 ampere. This is the maximum value of current. Now I have to find out the largest magnetic field. The largest magnetic field will be in a solenoid when there are n number of turns, then the magnetic field is mu 0 n I. Mu 0 constant factor is given to us. N is 150, I is 28.3. So I get the maximum magnetic field inside the solenoid to be 5.34 into 10 raised to power minus 3 Tesla. So students, these are important numericals of superconductivity. In order to solve these numericals, you must learn important formulas of superconductivity. In first numerical, we have used the formula of penetration depth at a particular temperature, lambda T. The expression is lambda T equal to lambda 0, 1 minus T upon Tc raised to the power 4, and this whole bracket is equal to raised to the power minus half. The another expression of London penetration depth at 0 Kelvin is lambda 0 equal to m0 upon mu 0 ns e square raised to the power half. And we have already discussed the variation of critical magnetic field with temperature, which can be expressed by a relation HCT equal to SC0 1 minus T by Tc ka whole square. And we have the relation between current and current density as current equal to current density into area. Area being equal to pi r square. So students, I hope that you must have learned what I taught you today. Thank you students for watching.